How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? It is your captain speaking, Captain Crutch, once again. And today I wanted to sit down and have a discussion with you guys. It's really mainly to do with things that have been coming across my For You page that kind of struck a big nerve with me being disabled, and kind of made me surprised about how ignorant people can be in the comments of videos, but that's social media. Now, recently, in the past few months, I've seen on my For You page on TikTok numerous people in the blind community, specifically in the disabled community, get taken advantage of by strangers on the street when they ask them for help with their change. Now, people are surprised that people can actually do this, and I say yes, this is a common occurrence in the blind community. I've heard from numerous amounts of people that people get taken advantage of when they ask where's a 20 and they end up giving them 100 instead, or something like that, because people do take advantage of handicapped people despite what people like to think. I know people aren't around a lot of handicapped people in day-to-day life, but yes, we will get taken advantage of if we're not careful. Not saying I'm blind, I cannot walk, but I understand what it means to be taken advantage of like that, because with all this being put on my For You page, it reminded me of a story about the time I went on my senior trip and got taken advantage of like that on a bus by a state worker for one of the trolleys in Clearwater Beach, Florida. Let me get to that. Clearwater Beach is hot. Weather's great, but it's hot. And I'm walking. We've been walking for 30 minutes trying to find a trolley to take us to where we need to go. And we finally get up on a trolley, and this dude literally helps me in the thing. Kenzo's behind me, helps me in the bus or whatever, the trolley or whatever you would call it. Helps me in there. Kenzo pays his little fee for the bus fare, and then the dude looks at me and said, "That'll be $2 extra for you." And I'm saying, "What? Are you kidding me, man? Why $2 extra?" He goes, "Oh, it's because you're handicapped. I charge all the extra fee for handicapped people on everybody. That's just my policy." And Kenzo looks at me and says, "Oh, hell no, dude. We're not sitting on this bus. We can wait for another one. Or, better yet, we can just walk." So we literally look at that guy, give him a stunned look. I took his information, and we hit the road, man. We're not going to sit there and take that kind of, discrimination just because I'm handicapped. We get off. He looks stunned like, "Okay, well, see you later." But what's great about this story is, remember how I said I got his information? Well, he didn't know that my family and a couple of their friends had some connections with the mayor. So when I figured out what this man was doing, the little pyramid scheme he was running, I decided to get a little revenge, and I ended up tracking down the Clearwater mayor. Well, the Clearwater mayor ended up taking this man's information and doing an investigation on him, and it turned out that he had been charging people for about 3 to 4 years extra on disabled people just from other allegations, and he had been reported and stuff like that. So I felt like I did a good thing, but it also opened my eyes that people will take advantage of people that are disabled and discriminatory against people with disabilities, and that's what I tried not to do on this channel, and try to open people's eyes about disability and other topics in the whole world. That's what I'm here to do. But just seeing that stuff on my TikTok feed really kind of opened my eyes, and I wanted to tell this story because it really wasn't that big of an issue, but it could have been. Like, people can get taken advantage of for anything, man. And people will think because people have disabilities that, we're not all the way there, and that is so, far from the truth. Even if you're in a wheelchair or whatever you got going on, like, people automatically assume that you're mentally incapable of doing anything. Even with my crutches, that's how people act towards me sometimes, and they don't even take the time to get to know me. And like I said, you gotta be careful because people will try to take advantage of that. And I wanted to shed light on it because it seems like a lot of people in the TikTok thread that I saw of this video of these blind people get taken advantage of, they were like, "How is this possible? People do this?" And they're like, "Yes, this happens on a day-to-day basis in the handicapped community. Doesn't necessarily even have to be the blind community. People get taken advantage of even when you don't realize it. People cutting in line or using people for a better advantage. I've seen it." Yeah, let me get off my soapbox here, guys. This stuff has been coming through on my For You page on my TikTok for so many months now. I just had to make a video about it. I'm sure that people are kind of surprised by it. But this happens every single day, and that's what I wanted to put my hat in the ring for and kind of share my experiences about being taken advantage of like that, because it wasn't that severe, like I said, but it could have been worse. And it just, I wanted to let my voice be heard on this whole matter. And I just wanted to also let y'all know that I'm very grateful for all the support we've had on this channel the past 28 days. Thank you guys. We've grown so much, and we're just killing it with the views. We have more walkthrough coming out for Vice City Definitive Collection as well as San Andreas. We're going to be streaming that today as well. I just wanted to get this little video out and let y'all know what I thought about what's been going over on my TikTok, and address a couple situations and tell a little story, and hopefully this kind of open people's eyes. But like I said, thank you for all the support recently on this channel. We have so much more coming out. We have product reviews coming out, unboxings, so much stuff to do. I gotta get on the grind with the edit game, but we'll be streaming tonight around 9 o'clock Central. So if you want to come through and watch some Vice City, feel free. We'll be streaming, doing that kind of stuff. Like I said, we're going to get some new equipment in the studio, so we'll have some unboxings coming out on the channel here pretty soon. Once again, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been Captain Crutch. I'll see you in another one. If you enjoyed this and you think it's funny, not necessarily funny, but if you think it's a good video, please drop a like. It really helps the video out. Once again, this has been Captain Crutch. I'll see you in another video. Peace.